Kel. What did you get us into this time?
It's called perineum sunning, duh.
Is that like perineum, that
Perineum, either way, tomato, tomato. It's the skin between your vagina and your anus.
Oh, perfect. I've been meaning to get that tan for so long.
Hey, you know what? It's a Taoist tradition. It's an ancient tradition, actually.
Really?
It originates from like the Far East, but in Taoism, they believe that the perineum is the gate of life and death.
All right, so it's not like a Hollywood fad.
No, it's basically like the gateway that has your energy enters and exits the body. Whatever, you want to call it a fad.
I've seen pictures though of people holding their legs all the way back and they're fully naked.
I mean, you should be fully naked, but we're not doing that. Either way, you should definitely get your perineum exposed as much as possible.
Okay, what are the benefits other than your chi?
Basically, like 30 seconds of this is like being in the sun all day with your clothes on. It's a lot of energy. You get straight up vitamin D.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, it's cool. It's just for 30 seconds.
30
How long
seconds
can
to
you do
5
it for?
minutes.
5.
Yeah.
Do we have a timer? It's starting to get toasty. What are the risks?
Okay, so there are a few risks. One, since we're outside, I mean, if a bug does crawl up into your anus, you could get an infection. But
It's like,
also,
enter here. Here's a gateway to the bug heaven.
there was a celebrity that did it, and he literally got third-degree burns. I think his name was like Josh Groban or something like that.
The singer?
Yeah, he got
Oh my God.
third-degree burns, so don't do it more than 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I get it, and I know people do stuff like this, but there's definitely other ways that you could get vitamin D.
Are there?
Yeah.
So you're done here?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
All right, Kel. So, all that is good, but I think some people might want different options because, you know, maybe they don't have a pool or a private backyard or they don't have time to lay out like that.
Okay.
And maybe they have sensitive perineum skin.
Well, then how else are you going to get vitamin D besides putting your butthole to the sun?
Okay, so you could get it from food.
Okay.
You could get it from, a lot of seafood has it, like cod liver, not oil, the liver. Salmon, tuna, oysters, fish eggs, so caviar. Egg yolk has a lot of it, but it has to be pasture raised or cage free. And then liver, so beef, pork, or chicken liver are really high in vitamin D in that order.
Well, all of those are high in vitamin D, but what about like the vegans and vegetarians?
Yeah, so this one doctor was saying that oysters don't have faces or feelings, so.
That's true. I've heard that. Like, I don't eat anything with a face or a butthole, and I don't think they have either of those.
I've never heard the butthole part. But
Really?
I've heard the face.
Oh, yeah, I've heard face or butthole.
Oh, well, yeah. So other ways you can get it are supplements. So if you
Like a
are going
pill?
to get like a pill, yeah, make sure it's oil capsules.
Okay.
And stay away from canola and soy oils. So
Okay.
like olive oil is good. And some vegans and vegetarians say you could get it from mushrooms. And the way you can get it is a lot of mushrooms don't really grow in the sun. So once you get them home from the grocery store, you flip them upside down. And the bottom area is called their gills. And so,
Aww.
yeah, so the sun will be soaked through the gills for like 1 or 2 hours, and then it'll absorb it and you can have it. But the potency of the vitamin D isn't as high. And you want to make sure that your supplements are vitamin D3, because that's what all of these things have in them. And that's
Compared
how
to what kind of vitamin?
well, your body breaks down vitamin D3, and that's what it makes. Like when the sun, you know, people say, oh, you get vitamin D from the sun. So basically your body is converting cholesterol with the heating of the sun on your skin into vitamin D3.
Oh, I've seen
Yeah.
like cereal boxes with like vitamins.
So that's vitamin D2, and it's fortified, and it's harder for your body to absorb it and break it down. And one doctor was saying that it'll also, sometimes you'll see on supplements or in the fortified foods, it says K2. And that's not necessary for your body to absorb vitamin D3. So I don't know if that's for the vitamin D2 to get broken down and absorbed. I would assume that, but I don't know.
So they're just telling people, like, are they doing it for preservatives, or why are they telling
I think it's
people?
just marketing.
Oh my, you're so smart.
So yeah, like cereals have it, even baby food, milk, yogurts, all that
And they
stuff.
put in the kind that your body like works harder to break it down?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Right. And vitamin D actually helps with your inflammatory process. So there's studies that say dairy has like causes inflammation. So you think you're getting vitamin D through dairy, but you're actually like double negative.
Oh my
Does that make
gosh,
sense?
yeah. But
Yeah.
how do you know if like you're deficient or not?
Okay, the easiest way is to get a blood test. And it's called the vitamin D25 level test. So basically you want to stay above 25. And if you could stay between 40 and 60, studies have shown that it's an anti-cancer supplement. So you have a lower risk of getting cancer if you're between 40 and 60.
Okay.
And then obviously if you're above 60, which you can be and it's not toxic, you're even less at a risk.
So you just go to your regular doctor and ask for a vitamin D.
Yeah, it's just a blood test.
Okay.
Yeah, and other ways that you can tell you're deficient is you'll have like achy bones or muscles, but not like, oh, I haven't worked out in a few years and now I did and I'm really sore.
Right.
It's just like when you have the flu and you're achy, like
That constant.
Yeah, you're really fatigued or you have the blues all the time, like you feel low and depressed, insomnia. You lose your hair. So you normally should lose 100 hairs a day. But if you're like clumps or you're shedding or, you could tell like your hair's thinning out.
Yeah.
And then,
God, that's so many signs.
yeah. Oh, and if you get sick a lot and your cuts take longer to heal, that's another sign too.
Wow.
Yeah, because your body needs vitamin D for your bones. For like healing your intestines, having like a good gut, and with like inflammation processes.
That is so crazy. I don't know about you. I don't want to be vitamin D deficient at all. I'm gonna go back to sunning my perineum.
Get the D near your
Is it
D.
ironic that we are filming our buttholes at the Assholes Live Forever content house?
Yeah, I think Alanis Morissette should be here with us.